Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, the Mountaineers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Malone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Jaguars' offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Smith dropping to pass. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just keeps swinging it. This time on target. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got him.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Jaguars want to move quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Under fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Smith wants to throw. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The Mountaineers offense will go to work for the first time today. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year.
Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the quarterback.
And he's all bottled, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there. How do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. Smith dropping to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. The Jaguars headed quickly to the line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? He's got it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The play action fake. Trying to bull his way in. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's scores on the sneak.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Wilson will throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nowaski. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's McGee. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grab in the middle, it's Nowaski. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Brown. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. RPO complete to open the drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll move the wide receiver. Wilson to pass. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. Priorities, mission number 1. Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it down the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. Explosive. Picks up with 30.
And that is backbreaker if you're the defense. Because you've done your job up to that point. You set up the offense and burden very long. No, they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that to get to the sidelines.
And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll ride running back and leave it with him. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. The 40. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to...
Brooks into the open. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still in ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Jaguars will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Hauls it in. The completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He bullets his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, South Alabama. The offense cashing it in on that drive. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Wilson will throw. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got his man. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll run play action. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass.
He holds one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Got his man downfield. There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Jaguars have pushed it inside the 20. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Trying play action. Gets it out quickly. And the defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Boy, they love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw again. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars! Fired in from the red zone for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Wilson to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves him needing a yard here on 3rd down. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Farmer. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, South Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Find some fresh air. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Motion from the wideout. Wilson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Makes the grab. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half. They'll send out the field goal team. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Got blown out in the 1st half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. The Chicago sideline, you see the Bears head coach. This guy's looking to get back to 500 as they come in at 3-4 on the year. On the other sideline, it is the head coach for Carolina. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. And they will be led out by the former Clemson Tiger stepping in as their rookie quarterback.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
He'll look to throw. Pass caught right side by Fortney. And he'll be stopped short of a first down. That will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Job of making things more manageable for his offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the former 6th-round pick out of Syracuse. It's Kyle McCord.
Look back on the game prior to the bye week, Mike, and I think that win is critical. Nobody wants to go into the bye week off of a loss. It just changes the energy in the building. Everyone starts questioning everything you're doing. You're going on a win. Everyone takes a deep breath. You're very honest about what you need to continue to improve on coming out of the bye, and we'll find out in this one whether they made those corrections.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now
They'll go play action with McCord. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
12 yards.
Off the bootleg, it's McCord. The short one, caught by Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 36-yard line.
A play fake. They'll throw with McCord. This to the right side. It's going to wind up incomplete. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
That's another Panthers first down.
On play action, here's McCord. He's got it inside the... Woo! And he's in! Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Carolina. That is first touchdown this year.
This kind of feast or famine, anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Here's Cardi now. Will kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. The Bears offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
First catch in this one for Olave. And it gives his guys a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
To give. Oh, a loose football. The Panthers have it. Inside the 20. Woo! He rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. Their early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40, that one. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. A run up the middle with Jacobs. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
That's good for a Bears.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's 1st and 10.
Bears, first down.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
4 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears, first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's
They'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off in.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with it.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's McCord. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun is McCord. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
27 yards. And the Panthers.
A play fake, and here's McCord. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Looking to throw again is McCord. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
McCord to the air once more. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Panthers.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
On the give, it's Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up. This is on the side of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Panthers. His 4th TD grab of the season. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space the quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short, complete to Likely. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play.
The 31-yard line.
Bears in possession, here to start the 2nd quarter. From the 31, here's 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They've got it. 2nd down coming up. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Forced out left. He'll try to run for it. Here's Jake Bailey now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Now, fair catch, he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Matt Milano there to stop him. Ball On the 27, here's 2nd and 8. They run it once more with Judkins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half at this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. In motion, that's Thornton. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's into the hands of Thornton.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here's their punter now as he's on punt for Chicago. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 50-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Judkins. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
28-yard line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the back? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Operating from the gun is McCord. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Brandon Ayuk.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
The RPO, quick throw to Olave. This is 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Finding space at the 40. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
A run. And here's Mason.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially when it gets going.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. He'll look to throw. And he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of a first down.
A 49-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Bears are on the board now here in this second quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Panthers offense ready to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
A give now to Judkins on the zone read. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Back at the 48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. He'll drop this one down to Judkins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8.
To throw is McCoy. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
16 yards. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 20.
On the handoff, Judkins. He's to the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. Looking to throw is McCoy. Take it on in. Touchdown, Carolina. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Bears offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Back to throw. The second down throw is incomplete. Here comes third and 6.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. On comes the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Panthers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They run straight ahead with Judkins. Still managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. That calf reels it in. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 1st and 10, here's McCord. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. And even 30 yards.
Every team understands the value of generating explosive plays, but there's a flip side. The quarterback can only hold the ball so long with how good these teams are rushing the passer. So when you can check the ball down short and gain all the yards after the catch, man, what a weapon for an offense. Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
This is caught to the goal line and in. Orunde Gadsden. Touchdown, Panthers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's going to be brought down up past 45.
16 yards. That's good for a Bears.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
A gain of 6. And the Bears first down.
They'll look to throw it in. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and 11.
The coverage by Jaquan Brisker.
He's going to take a shot down the field. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Okay, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the draw is Judkins. last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's McCoy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd.
Operating from the gun is McCoy. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Punting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Got it into the hands of Olave. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Panthers offense make their way to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. No chance at all. He'll go down. Greg Russo into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an air throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
3rd down.
On 3rd and long, here's McCoy. He's got his man complete to Johnson. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
That's good for a Panthers.
On the ground, Judkins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action with McCoy. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 more yards. Complete to number 89, Brock Bowers.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Panthers.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he'll get about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons that they have the lead.
On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
On 3rd and short, here is McCoy. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but more importantly, a 1st down.
And the Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Judkins going to get it on the zone read. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up
On the
second.
ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he's to the end zone. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Carolina. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Off comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers will add one more onto their big lead.
Bears 3.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line. The center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back. Like there's a fine line between hitting that full speed and also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Throwing now from the gun. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks at 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
Here's Judkins. And a nice job able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
McCourt to throw here on second down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Intended for
It's
Brandon
third
Ayuk.
and 4.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
Hardy's kick is good. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Both teams ready to go once more as kicks away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball is going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. A terrific interior performer, Jeffrey Simmons, on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll drop the throw. He's found his receiver, Butte. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Picked up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
That's another Bears first down. It's a gain of 6.
He'll look to throw.
Bears.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll look to throw yet again. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Cadwell on now for the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next position. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passing, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Again, it's Judkins. And this will be a Panthers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
They run it once more with Judkins. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A play fake, they'll throw with McCord. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
It's a pickup.
The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is McCord. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 12-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's McCord. A throw inside there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Gervon Dexter. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. On 1st and 10, comes Jacobs. And he'll bring this across 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. 3rd and 5.
Jaquan Brisker there defensive.
They'll look to throw. Open right side is likely. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. In motion, that's Thornton. Look to throw here on 1st down. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Back to the air one more time. Pass caught left side by Likely. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Coverage by Max Melton.
Throw down on 3rd and long. Oh, he balls out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. The Bears sending out their punt team. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight.
By the offense.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Over 1st and 10.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle goes Judkins here, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Loss of 1. It's now
Operating from the gun is McCord. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Panthers.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And a nice rush. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 more yards. Jalen Ramsey brought him down. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
On the give, it's Judkins. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down.
Gain of 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Judkins. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now, McCord. And it'll be a short pickup. Not enough for the 1st down.
Number 10.
3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
We try and run for the 1st with Judkins. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a 1st down.
That's another Panthers 1st down.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. It's a win for the Panthers. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one.